if Wallace and Gromit made a cheese monster, I think this is what it'd look like. So, hello, another video review, and this time we are looking at Power of the Prime's Deluxe Class Sinnertwin. This came out as part of the Terracons, which formed Abominus, and is my second favourite combiner. First being Computron, because the Terracons and the Technobots are something I'd never envisaged before. The retro-futuristic technology-based vehicle modes of the Technobots, and the monster, mythical creature, whatever you want to call them, based of the Terracons. Now, Sinnertwin is one I can understand what it turns into. It's meant to be a Hydra. It is also one of the few Terracons that I remember. I don't remember much about Ripper Snapper. I'm pretty sure he was in the cartoon somewhere, but I can't remember him at all. Blot basically looked like it was made of Lego and stayed in his alt mode all the time. Cutthroat was basically the same, looked like it was made of Lego but with wings. Hunger was the main person, so you saw him in robot mode and in alt mode a lot. Sinnertwin, I only remember in alt mode, where I don't know if I'll be able to find the clip on YouTube because of YouTube bulk copyright and whatnot. We'll have to see. But basically, he was deciding and arguing with his two heads on how to eat Cup, which, yeah. So, here's Sinnertwin in his robot mode. Coming to the detail. Very nice. Focus, please. Very nice painted head. Silver for most of the face and yellow for the eyes. Very bright yellow for the eyes. Decepticon symbol on there, which is nice. On the chest, lilac and red and silver for the, and a lot of yellow for the waist. For the shoulders, you've got some silver running round to here, which is nice. It doesn't really matter that it's there, but it's nice. The waist is basically all turquoise. Yellow legs with some silver and some red, which is nice. Coming onto the side, you can see more silver. Yeah, basically all the back and side contains mostly alt mode bits. You've got the legs, you've got the tail, you've got the two heads sticking out the back. Not really much you can do there, but it is what it is. Now, articulation wise, one thing I tried to do is give him a hand cannon. Like, you could put the hand in and give him a gun with a magnet. It doesn't work. Now, because of that, in alt mode, one of his, I think it's this alt mode flap, leg flap is a bit floppy. It stands pretty well, but don't cut it down. It might seem a bit tight, but don't cut it down. Now, articulation wise, he's fairly standard. The head can look up and down, but I think it's a bit prohibited because, yes, it's a ball joint, but this bit is filled in. Now, if you look on most Transformer head joints that are ball joints, you'll notice the back bit has got a bit cut out. This doesn't. Makes it more secure, but makes it a bit too secure. Would you rather have it too secure or not secure enough? It does go all the way around, which is probably what you use it for, really. Got ball jointed shoulders, swivel at the upper arm, and it's about 90° at the elbow. The wrists can go in and out, but that's more for transformation. The waist got full swiveling. Nearly can do the full splits, but due to how the hip and the waist is moulded, not quite, almost, but not quite. The legs can kick back that far, forward that far should I say, and back that far, but you might want to move these out of the way a little bit, like so. He's got thigh rotation all the way, and it's about 90 degree for the legs, and that's basically it. You could say that this bit is a bit of articulation, but that's more for transformations, so nah, yeah, just leave it. He does come with a combiner hand, Power of the Primes combiner hand, the Power of the Papoose. So you can remove this bit, have that as a gun, have that as a little chest plate armor if you want. Have Prime Master stuck in there if you want. To give him his prime armor, what you do is you basically let him fall all over. What you do is fold that down like that, and either have these fingers out or in. I tend to have them in, and have these thumb joints facing up or down. I tend to have them facing down, and then you just stick it in there, and there you go. It's not bad, but due to how thin the arms are, it doesn't feel like it works as well as some of the others have and do work when we'll get onto them. It doesn't feel like it works as well. He comes with his other accessory, which is this blaster rifle pistol gun thing. It's nicely moulded, and it's kind of in a lighter turquoise. I'll just poke it into his hand there. And yes, unlike Rip Snapper, he can have weapons like staffs and whatnot. You can also plug it into the shoulder if you so wish, like so. If you want, or give him a big arm cannon if you so wish, it's an option. So there we have that. Now, to get him into his different limb configurations, we will start with arm mode. So what you want to do is fold the hands in and pull the beast mode claws up. Same on this side, like so. So this should be like that. Then what you want to do is pull at the back section until that folds down and fold the head in. And then you can push the back section back however you want. Leave these like that for now. Won't really matter too much, as I'll show you. Pull the combiner port up like that. Then what you want to do is open the legs. Doesn't really matter if you open both of them, but I like to do that. Then if you see here, there's like a port. Open it up, then close the legs up, then poke the legs together until they clip together, like so. Then what you want to do is rotate the robot mode waist, if you want it with a left arm or a right arm should I say, however you want. These heads, I don't know, I'd have them like that, and the arms again just have them like that. It's not the neatest. I don't really know what you can do with them, if I'm honest. Then bring the hand in, open that out, fold that out like so, and then plug it into there. It's not the easiest to get in, but it will go in. The legs might detach, but it's... So that wants to be that way around, doesn't it? And there we have Ripper Snapper as an arm. Not a nice looking arm. The colours are nice. The colours really work as an arm. But as an arm joint itself, nah, I don't like it. Articulation wise, you've got elbow swivel, elbow rotation, well, upper swivel. You've got shoulder joint going up and down for that sort of thing. And then you've got this rotation going up and down like that. You've got wrist rotation, as you'd expect, and fingers go in and out, and thumbs are on ball joints. That's basically it for the arm mode. Let's go to leg day. So what you want to do is basically rotate these around like that and open up these sections, which might be better if you split the legs apart like so. Then what you want to do is fold this up, which sometimes can go in without opening these up, sometimes can't, but in this case you will need to open these up anyway. Then what you want to do is, actually no, you want to have them clipped together actually. Then what you want to do is have them folded up like so. Little bit tricky, but it's best if you get all the heads and arms, legs and out of the way. Then fold these up. Again, can be a bit tricky, but it is doable. And then make sure it's clipped together like so. Then what you want to do is have this facing all the way up. With these, I like to rotate these around and just have them resting on the back legs. It's neat. That's basically all it is. It's neat. Have these, rotate these around and have these like that. And then what you want to do with the heads is just fold them down like so. And then get a longer foot, and what I like to do is fold these in, rotate these around, poke this in here and poke that in there, and there we have Sinnertwin as a leg. And I like him more as a leg, if I'm honest. Very compact, very nice. Kind of got the G1 reference, because when you combined, you saw these two Hydra heads in the cartoon, at least, about here-ish. I think that's about right. Next to Hunger's, one of Hunger's heads. I think that's the case anyway. Articulation is fairly standard. You've got this joint here. Now, one thing to note in this mode is these might come apart, but I'm afraid Sinnertwin is better as a leg, if I'm honest, better as a leg. You've got the upper knee joint for going up and down, and the rotating. And then you've got, like I said, this joint, which just be careful with it, because it might break something if you're not careful. That is a ratchet, by the way. So, with that out of the way, let's go to beast mode. So what you want to do is, from leg mode, fold the combiner port down, bring the beast mode heads up until they click in, because there's a port on either side, well, a tab on either side, which will go into these two holes, like so. These sections are on like another hinge. It's kind of a shared hinge with this bit. Rotate the beast mode heads so the facing like that. Then at this joint here, pull, and it is a little bit stiff until it goes in there. Then rotate the legs around like so. Same on this side, like so. Then what you want to do is fold the twin tails down until they clip in, like so. Then rotate the whole waist section around. Then fold, well, pull the back legs up. They're on soft ratchets for some reason, don't know why. Then push the back legs down, like so. And there you have Sinnertwin in his alt mode. I'll just bring the camera in a little bit. And there you go. It's basically like most Cybertronian four-legged things. It's basically a block, which, let's face it, Sinnertwin is a block anyway. Blocky body, blocky legs, blocky arms, blocky head. The only difference here is the tail's not quite as blocky and the head's not as blocky. Articulation's not bad. I suppose you could count this as articulation, depends on if he's running or something like that. You've got that option. Back legs rotate all the way around on the soft ratchets. Really don't know why they chose that. These are the robot mode arms, so you've got all the articulation there, apart from the, well, hands are in. The heads, you've got up and down on here, really far up and down, and that's on each one, so you can have one looking like that. No, I want Autobot. No, I do. Very bad impression, I know. The heads are on ball joints. Get them how you want. One looking inquisitive, one looking up at summer if you want. Both of the mouths open, which is a nice touch. Which is nice, yeah. So I'll just show you what's new. Bit more lilac on the horns for the Hydra heads. Red for the eyes. Teeth for the, well, silver for the teeth for the upper jaws, none for the bottom jaw. I don't know why. Everything else you've practically seen in alt mode. Well, in robot mode. What you can do is with the prime armour, stick it to his back. So just have it like that, and then there's a port right there. Stick it in like that. I'm neutral on that. Gives him extra spikes, I suppose, but that's about it. What you can also then do is stick the gun in like that. You could stick the gun in the middle, but you know, to keep it all together, you've got that. It's not bad. Ripper Snapper feels a bit better to me, but because of how weird the colours are for a Decepticon, there aren't many yellow Decepticons. I think Sindel, Dragstrip, I think they're... You'll have to put in the comments below what other yellow ones they are, but yeah. I also like the Beast mode a lot. So, that's it for Sinnertwin. Goodbye for now.